Hello, lovers everywhere, Elvis lovers everywhere. Welcome to Sincerely Elvis Presley. I'm Sean. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Happy St. Valentine's Day, one and all. I thought, being the day that it is, it would be fun to have a dig through my collection and see what Elvis specific love songs compilations I could have a little look at. But first, a bit of trivia for you. How many songs do you think Elvis recorded with love, loving, lover, etc.? Some point permutation of the word love in the song title. Now, last year, the Elvis official site, or whatever we like to refer to it as, stated that that number was 66. But for the purposes of what I've been looking at, I've only been looking at actual masters, not home recordings, live recordings that haven't been officially released, that kind of thing. So just looking at the masters, the canon, if you like. So how many Elvis songs do you think feature the word love in some permutation or another? Now, I'll give you the answer of what I think right at the end, so you're going to have to stick with me till then. Unless, of course, you fast forward right to the end, but you don't want to do that, do you? Okay, so love song compilations. Now, love songs is a very broad church, isn't it? Love songs, they can be songs of broken love, they can be songs of unrequited love, they can be songs of passionate love. It's a broad church, really, the love song. Lots of things come into it. So I thought, when we look at the various compilations that have been released of Elvis love songs over the year, we'd have a look and see if we think that there's any that they've slotted in there that we wouldn't necessarily call a love song. So let's start with vinyl, and let's start with the very first compilation that put together Elvis love songs on a specific collection. Now, this was the K-Tel release from 1979. We have 20 original songs, Elvis love songs. Now, I think I've said before, this cover, I remember at the time being quite shocked at what for me, a botched job they did. I mean, this is 79, so if we just go back 3 years, this is a blown up Head and Shoulders from the cover shot from Elvis Presley Boulevard. But what they've done, the sort of effect they've put on it, I mean, even if you're at a distance, tell me what you think, but I think it's horrible. I think it's a really horribly done, all the gorgeous photographs of Elvis, and that's what they came up with. Now, our cousins in the US had a much better approach, and they obviously realised this was rubbish because their version looked like that. A considerable improvement, I think you'll agree. So yeah, there we go. K-Tel love songs, 2 different versions, one with a far superior cover, I think. The only difference being, of course, that in the UK we had 20 original songs, and in the US they only got 16. So the price of having a much better cover was shaving off 4 songs. Now, I wonder, actually, if those songs, they thought, are they love songs? Right, so let's have a look at our track listing then. It's Now or Never, She's Not You, Love Letters, Anything That's Part of You, Surrender, Kentucky Rain, Suspicious Minds, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, I Just Can't Help Believing, The Wonder of You, Can't Help Falling in Love, Always on My Mind, Love Me Tender, Loving You, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. I'm reading these back to front, so I'm not doing too bad. Heartbreak Hotel. Heartbreak. No, it's not Heartbreak Hotel. It's Wooden Heart. I was going to say Heartbreak Hotel. I wouldn't call that a love. Well, I guess it's broken love. But Are You Lonesome Tonight? Just Pretend, Until It's Time for You to Go, and Memories. So, what did we get then? Suspicious Minds. She's Not Your Wonder of You. Not sure what they've left off. Until It's Time for You to Go. Doesn't look like it's on the US version. Don't think You Don't Have to Say You Love Me is on here either. Have we got anything that's part of you? I don't think anything that's part of you is on here. But in actual fact, they are different. No, they're not. They're not different tracks. Can't quite say off the top of my head what the other one is. But so do we have anything on here that we wouldn't really class as a love song? Oh, of course, actually, looking at the fact that Love Letters in on here, I suppose you could argue that the very first Elvis love song compilation was Love Letters from Elvis, but that was just the title and it didn't sort of follow a theme, so I didn't include that in this compilation idea. What do we think? Do we think there's any on here that wouldn't really class as a love song? I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad at all. Okay, so there's love songs for you. Now, what I've got next from 1979 as well. Now, I'm not sure if this was kind of, because this is K-Tel, so this could be the French equivalent. No, it could be actually. I didn't think about that. So what we've got here is a Rendezvous avec Elvis, 20 love songs. And this is being K-Tel as well. I have a feeling we've probably got the same tracks just shuffled up in order. It's Now or Never, Can't Help Falling in Love, Let Me Tender. Did this one have Just Pretend on it? It did indeed. I think, bearing in mind this is 79, and bearing in mind it's K-Tel, this Rendezvous avec Elvis is another variation of love songs. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that. I could be wrong, but it looks to me like we've got exactly the same tracks, so we've no need to wonder whether there's any, mislabeled as love songs there, because they appear to be the same tracks. So, moving ahead for vinyl, we go to 1983, and this is Elvis Love Songs, and I believe this was a Camden release. It is indeed. So, what do we get? We get, try and read them backwards again. Always on My Mind, If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Tender Feeling, Girl and My Best Friend, Tonight Is So Right for Love, Fools Fall in Love, I Slipped, I Stumbled, I Fell, Burning Love, I Love Only One Girl, love song? Almost in Love, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, Please Don't Stop Loving Me, I'll Take Love, and Hawaiian Wedding Song. That's actually quite a nice little compilation, that. You're pulling out some tracks you wouldn't expect. Things like, I'll Take Love, Please Don't Stop Loving Me. Yeah, it's a nice one. Now, we go to Germany next, and we are in, 1982. We've slipped back a year. And we have In Love with Elvis, 18 romantic love songs. Fantastic cover. And the back cover's nice with its hearts on as well. So we get 18 romantic love songs, and I don't think I'm going to be able to hold that and read it because the writing's not clear on the little hearts there. So we've got Love Me Tender, Loving You Don't, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Sentimental Me, Can't Help Falling in Love, I'm Yours, Anything That's Part of You, Today, Tomorrow and Forever. Side 2, It Hurts Me, Ask Me, Indescribably Blue, The Wonder of You, Love Letters, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, There Goes My Everything, Rags to Riches, and Help Me Make It Through the Night. So, yeah, I don't think there's any particular odd choices there, to my mind. In Love with Elvis. And the final one I've got on vinyl is very, very apt for today. We have Elvis Presley, A Valentine Gift for You. And this is the 50th anniversary edition. And this was 1985, I do believe. And on the back, we get Elvis as a chocolate heart. Why not? Elvis is a Chocolate Heart, and we've got Are You Lonesome Tonight, I Need Somebody to Lean On, Young and Beautiful, Playing for Keeps, Tell Me Why, Give Me the Right, It Feels So Right, B-side, I Was the One, Fever, Tomorrow is a Long Time. I suppose it's a love song. Fame and Fortune, and Can't Help Falling in Love. And being the Valentine's gift for you, this is on your really nice red vinyl with your 50th anniversary label. Okay, so there's our vinyl. What do we think? There are other vinyl love song compilations out there, but those are the ones that I have in my collection. So I'm going to move on to CDs now, and I'm going to first of all start with a bit of a cheapie. This is a 3D set from Big Three, the record label by the look of it, Big Three. And this was 2018. So we have Loving Elvis. Now with the CDs, I haven't pulled out things like from the Time Life Elvis collection had a love songs disc, but as that's part of a set, I've kind of gone for, in the main, individual titles. So Loving Elvis, basic sort of 3D set you get there. I think this was quite a sort of cheap £7-8 sort of compilation. So there is your track listing. Love Me Tender, Don't Be Cruel, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I, Loving You, I Forgot to Remember to Forget, One Night, Love Me, I'm Counting on You, Don't, Too Much, I Was the One, Trying to Get to You, I'm Going to Sit Right Down and Cry Over You, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, Any Way You Want Me, That's How I Will Be, How's the World Treating You, Playing for Keeps, That's When Your Heartaches Begin, True Love, Disc 1. Disc 2, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Treat Me Nice, It's Now or Never, I Need Your Love Tonight, Stuck on You, Wear My Ring Around Your Neck, Such a Night, I Need You So, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, Don't Leave Me Now, Young and Beautiful, I Beg of You, Don't Ask Me Why, As Long as I Have You, Young Dreams, A Big Hunk of Love, My Wish Came True, Fever, The Thrill of Your Love, It Feels So Right. And Disc 3, Can't Help Falling in Love, The Girl of My Best Friend, Marie's the Name, Its Latest Flame, Wooden Heart, Good Luck Charm, Return to Sender, Mess of Blues, Surrender, What She Really Like, Pocket Full of Rainbows, Tonight Is So Right for Love, Doing the Best I Can, I Gotta Know, There's Always Me, It's a Sin, Starting Today, In Your Arms, Gently, Blue Hawaii, and She's Not You. Now for a cheapy compilation, you know, fantastic track selection there. Obviously, you only go as far as around about 1964, and that's because this is a public domain release, which is why it's cheap, and they can only go so far for copyright reasons. But quite a nice little compilation, that one. Moving on, we have this one from 2004, I believe. That writing's really tiny. So this is Love Elvis, with a bag full of glare for you. His greatest love songs. Don't think you get a tremendous amount in the booklet there. And there's your track list, if you can see past the glare. What do we got? Are You Lonesome Tonight? Can't Help Falling in Love, Always on My Mind, It's Now or Never, Love Me Tender, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, Don't, Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I, Any Way You Want Me, Surrender, Hawaiian Wedding Song, Doing the Best I Can, Fever, It Hurts Me, I Just Can't Help Believing, The Wonder of You, Let It Be Me, It's Impossible, For the Good Times, There Goes My Everything, And I Love You So, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, Unchained Melody, and If I Can Dream. So you get the broad spectrum of Elvis's career there, because this is an official Sony BMG release, actually. So nice little compilation, that one. Now this one, when I said I wasn't going to do CDs that were part of a set, there was a sort of 9 CD set released called the Ultimate Collection, but they were all available completely separately, and they weren't part of a sort of subscription thing like the Time Life. So I thought this one, I could sneak this one in. This is Elvis Loving. And it says limited edition. Not sure how limited it was. This was part of the Millennium Masters. So what do we get? Booklet here. Just a bit of a bare bones booklet. That shows you some of the other ones in the series and some of the other releases around the time. So in terms of content, we have She's Not You, Such an Easy Question, Tonight Is So Right for Love, Can't Help Falling in Love, It's a Sin, Suspicion, Don't, Fountain of Love. I think that's the first time we've seen that appear on any of these. I'm Falling in Love Tonight, Kiss Me Quick, again first time for that I believe, Love Me, Witchcraft, Starting Today, Good Luck Charm, No More, It Hurts Me, The Girl of My Best Friend, Never Ending, Love Me Tonight, and Surrender. Surrender seems to be quite popular on these compilations. So that's a nice little one-shot release. And then we go for an official release. Again, this is BMG. I think it's pre-Sony. And this is the 50 Greatest Love Songs. New double CD, it says. Obviously it was at the time. Slipcase edition. So I don't know if they're going to be visible. One, because of the glare, and two, because they're quite small. But I think you should be able to pick those up. How do we get? Absolutely nothing behind the CD tray. What do we get in our booklet? BMG card. I'd be surprised to see most of these not being in some sort of shade of red. Bearing in mind they've gone for the love song theme. So, what have we got on this one then? We've got Always on My Mind, And I Love You So, Suspicious Minds, Don't Cry Daddy, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Surrender, It's Now or Never, The Wonder of You, You've Lost That Loving Feeling, It's Impossible, Until It's Time for You to Go, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, For the Good Times, Spanish Eyes, There Goes My Everything, Make the World Go Away, She Wears My Ring, Unchained Melody, It's Only Love, I Just Can't Help Believing, Let It Be Me, Rags to Riches, and I've Lost You. This too, Can't Help Falling in Love, Hawaiian Wedding Song, Fame and Fortune, and Good Luck Charm, She's Not You, Suspicion, The Girl of My Best Friend, The Thrill of Your Love, Pocket Full of Rainbows, There's Always Me, Love Letters, I'll Remember You, It Hurts Me, You Don't Know Me, Love Me Tender, True Love, I Was the One, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, Loving You, Love Me, Old Shep. Now, I mean, let me know what you think, but that's the first one I've come across and thought, I mean, I know the character loved his dog, but really? The 50 Greatest Love Songs? No. No. That's When Your Heartaches Begin, Young and Beautiful, Don't Ask Me Why, As Long as I Have You, Don't, and Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I. So far, so same for a lot of it. I mean, really, in the main, that's a great little compilation, but Old Shep, no. No. Okay. Okay, this is a Camden as well, I think. Camden CD. It is indeed. So, Elvis Presley, Love Songs. Do we get a booklet with this one? I think we probably get a bit of a bare bones release. What year was this one? I can't even see it, it's so small. Bit of a booklet, and we don't have any red in there. So, as ever, just when I make sweeping statements, I pick up a release and it proves me completely and utterly wrong. So, just underneath your CD tray, So what have we got on this one? Let's see, I can't see a year on here at all because it's really, really small. I think it might be 1999. Okay, Love Me Tender, It's Now or Never, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Don't, Loving You, Can't Help Falling in Love, Love Letters, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, That's When Your Heartaches Begin, True Love, Young and Beautiful, Doing the Best I Can, Something Blue, I think that's its first appearance if I remember right, Angel, don't think we've seen that before, That's Someone You Never Forget, Just Pretend, For the Good Times, Woman Without Love, He'll Have to Go, and It's Impossible. Woman Without Love hasn't appeared on any before, but nice to see no old Shep. Now this one, From the Heart, his greatest love songs. This is 1992, and I know this one was also released on vinyl. So Elvis, From the Heart, and this is a BMG only release by the look of it, being 92. I don't think we get anything in the booklet and nothing behind the CD tray. So we have got The Wonder of You, I Just Can't Help Believing, Always on My Mind, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, Until It's Time for You to Go, Suspicious Minds, There Goes My Everything, The Girl of My Best Friend, It's Now or Never, Good Luck Charm, Love Letters, Can't Help Falling in Love, Suspicion, She's Not You, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Wooden Heart, Love Me Tender, Don't, Loving You, Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I, Love Me, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, It's Only Love, and Unchained Melody. Nice little release. Now we're back into sort of bargain public domain territory. This is on the Not Now label. So this is another 3 CD selection, love songs, classic love songs it says, and being the sort of type of release it is, although they have kind of nice done the official releases went with those discs that look like little records. So I think we do get a different picture. Let me just so we get those 2 pictures below. So, you know, it's not a release without any effort put in. But again, I don't think we'll see anything on this past 1964 because it is public domain territory. So there's your Elvis love songs from Not Now, and our track listing is there. Can't Fall in Love, It's Now or Never, She's Not You, The Girl of My Best Friend, I'm Coming Home, Fever, Shopping Around, That's When Your Heartaches Begin, Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I, One Night, Don't Ask Me Why, I'm Left You Right, She's Gone, Blue Hawaii, I Beg of You, A Mess of Blues, Love Me, Don't Leave Me Now, Don't, I Forgot to Remember to Forget, How's the World Treating You, Such a Night, and Are You Lonesome Tonight, Dis 2, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, Good Luck Charm, Love Me Tender, Wooden Heart, True Love, Don't Be Cruel, There's Always Me, Starting Today, In Your Arms, Loving You, Treat Me Nice, Any Way You Want Me, That's How I Will Be, Stuck on You, Playing for Keeps, Young Dreams, I'm Counting on You, Young and Beautiful, One-Sided Love Affair, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Wear My Ring Around Your Neck, Your Cheating Heart, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, and finishing on disc 3, Surrender, Tonight's So Right for Love, Big Hunk of Love, Return to Sender, What She Really Like, It's a Sin, Gently, Pocket Full of Rainbows, I Gotta Know, Doing the Best I Can, My Wish Came True, As Long as I Have You, Love a Doll, Just Tell Her Jim Said Hello, I Was the One, I Love You Because, I'm Gonna Sit Right Down and Cry, Suspicion, I Need You So, How Do You Think I Feel, Too Much, and I Need Your Love Tonight. And I wouldn't mind betting that most of that is probably the same as the other public domain 3 CD, but in different order. Okay, so this is a German release. This is Elvis Forever in Love. I'm not going to read the song titles out. I'm going to hope that they're going to come up because they're all pretty much the same, I think. Are You Lonesome Tonight, She's Not You, Can't Help Falling in Love. Let me see if there are any on there that I think, There's a strange one on this, special bonus tracks. there's a sort of spoken word interview with Elvis where he talks about, it says, if he were a father and could only give his child one piece of advice, what would it be? And it's a snippet from an interview, and then you got the Bad Nauheim medley of home recordings for 4 minutes as well. So it's the Romantic Songs collection. It's an unusual little release, this one. It takes it from a slightly different angle, but I was pleased to see there's no old Shep on there. So there's your booklet. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that some of them do dip into different tracks, but there are staples that seem to be across all of them. So there you go. The interview with Elvis was recorded 1960 to 61, it says. So that don't seem to be sure of the date. And there's the Bad Nauheim medley that you get on there. So there's that one. And then lastly, we have Heart and Soul. I think this was a US release, if I remember rightly. BMG Heritage. Can't see a date on there because it's really small. But Heart and Soul. I think we fold out that way. Well, there we go. And there is your track list. And I think we're in the same sort of territory. Love Me Tender, Young and Beautiful. We've got Are You Lonesome Tonight, Girl and My Best Friend. It Hurts Me. You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Yeah. Variations on a theme, but, you know, other than there's obviously a few core tracks, you could probably go through them all and find which ones appear on every one of them. And they're probably, I imagine Love Me Tender's probably on every single one. But, you know, some nice little variations there and some nice little listens. So there we go. There's all the love songs compilations that I have in my collection. There are many, many more out there. I don't think there are quite as many versions of love songs compilations as there are Christmas songs, but there are quite a few. So let me know in your comment, what is your favourite Elvis love song? Do you agree with some of the selections on there, especially Old Shep? Do you think that should have been on there? Not for me, definitely. But yeah, hope that was an enjoyable little bit of fun there. So let's get back to this. How many songs did Elvis record with love in the title? As I said, the official estate said that it was 66. I disagree. I think they've pulled in things there that, you know, from home recordings and things that I wouldn't have chosen. I make it 55. But let me know in the comments if you think that's out. Let me know what you think the figure is. Let me know if you think I'm wrong on that. So all that remains for me to say is, hope you have a really enjoyable St. Valentine's Day, whether you celebrate it, whether you think it's a load of old rubbish, whatever. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay loving Elvis. Take care. Ta-da.
We'll meet you again. May God bless you. Adios.